Hello, everyone. Happy 333. What a powerful portal this is today. Wow. The energy is just so amazing. Whew, now I'm going to have to let me turn my phone off. Hello. Thank you for being here, everyone. Thank you. Welcome. Thank you. Yeah, so we're gonna just spend time together to do this powerful 333 activation. And I know that you all been feeling the energy already, haven't you? You all been either getting too much sleep or not enough sleep. And there's just so much coming in as I speak about helping you all to really come into alignment with what you are here to do. Because as you know, 33, master teacher, the truth, 33, body, mind, spirit, Christ consciousness. And so let us begin by simply asking that the space of the session be really clear and be filled with lots of love. And you can see out my balcony window that it's like a Thomas Kincaid painting with the beautiful snow and all. You can see the beautiful snow where I am. Yeah, so it's a powerful, lovely day, and I just love that it's all white all around me. Love that. So it just intensifies the energy because snow reflects light. So much light coming in literally and on so many levels. How does it get even better than that? So yeah, let's clear the energy of the space of this session, whether you are tuning in now or tuning in on a later date. And take a deep breath and let's just bring in loving energy that supports you. And aligning our energies with that of all the ascended masters and angels that support us. And 144,000 light beings. Yes. And so the first thing I'm sensing to do is first to clear away all the debris, all the cellular debris, all the energies that no longer serve you from all lifetimes, right? Because we are here to really embody the highest octave of who we can be right now. And the highest octave of who we can be, we need to release anything that is holding us back. And I see that we are here to thrive and to resolve all the survival issues that have been plaguing humanity for thousands and thousands and thousands of years. So, yes. So with all of your permission, I'm going to work from the space of the Akashic records so that we can cover many lifetimes. So here we go. Thank you, Lady Akasha. Thank you, loved ones and keepers of the Akashic records, for blessing this session with love and light. Bless us to see, perceive, receive the highest truth, and empower us to act, be, and do only love itself. would do, be, and act. Thank you. So we're just going to release all the more intense issues from all past lives that keep us from being able to fully embody our divine sovereignty and create a meaningful, abundant, healthy life. And so these heavier densities are usually from survival programming, survival archetypes from all lifetimes. So we're going to turn into that and just bring beautiful light, Christ consciousness to all those records of all past lives. I release all that now. Any heavier densities that keep you, trap you almost into being the victim of this 3D reality instead of being the creator of your reality. We're going to release all those beliefs, all those points of view that are holding you back. And however this is showing up in your relationships. So in any relationship where you feel like, oh my God, I am just reacting rather than being proactive and creative. Or that could be a job situation for some people, relationship situation, money situation, whatever that is. We're going to release those heavier densities. And bring in the love and the consciousness and the beautiful Christ consciousness light to all these relationships. Whatever situation is challenging for you, we're going to release all that now. So, I think it's kind of weird how certain people believe, hello from Trinidad, there's a lot of people who say, you just have to focus on what you really want and then be in alignment with your desires and dreams and blah, 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 and don't worry about the how. Ay, 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 ay. I think it's important, first of all, to know who you are. When you know who you are, you will know the how, the what, and absolutely you know the why. Why you're here, who you are, why you're here, how you choose to express all that in the world to create the life you want. So anything that keeps you from knowing who you are as a divine sovereign being, as the creator and author of your life, we're going to release any of those belief systems, anything in your history, all the non-helpful beliefs. Let's release all that. See, what else are you all dealing with, right? What is keeping you from knowing who you are? And everything that's keeping you from knowing who you are, all the limiting points of view you have bought into, And everywhere where you're hooked into other people's stories or even your own story about who you are, that's no longer true. Let's release all those storylines. And create new ones and empower new ones to allow you to really be who you are here to be. Yeah. So I'm just clearing stuff on the physical level, and then all the belief systems and emotional and mental level, clear all that through our lifetimes. And all the aches and pains in your body and your joints, tissues, organ systems, your teeth, eyes, anywhere in the body that's holding on to old drama that can now be released. We'll release all that now. And what is the biggest obstacle in your life that creates all the emotional pain and tension? And everything you bought into about failure, everything you bought into about disappointments, all the external standards we are always trying to measure up to, that has nothing to do with our intrinsic worth. Let's release all that. So nothing outside of you can stop you or define you, and no past trauma issues, your history does not define you at all. So let's turn around anything that you used against you and allow it to be there for you. And let's release everything you're using against yourself. Let's release all that now. Yeah. So all the reference points, all the points of view, all the belief systems you are using to create yourself as being less than, we're going to release all that. However, you're making yourself less than capable, less than worthy, less than, and you fill in the blank, whatever that less than thing is for you. And then let's take all that energy and tune into the truth of you and let your heart, your mind, your spirit just expand in every point, connecting to every point in space. And let's do this clearing again through your entire timeline and the mental, emotional space, all limiting beliefs, all the old hurts and pains that still hold you back. Let's release any and all that now. And anything that you are not even aware that you are creating your life from, that's actually from past lives. So all that unfinished, unexpressed stuff from past lives, let's connect with all that and bring it to a completion in the light. Completion in the light. So all the unfinished business is just seeking completion. All the drama, trauma, Let it just come into completion in the light now and release to the light. Okay. So let's work with all the heavier densities. So again, survival issue stuff. All the heavier densities, all the survival issue stuff from all past lives. That's looking for completion. Let it be complete in the light. Complete in the light. Resolve, dissolve in the light now. Resolve, dissolve in the light. 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 Whew, yeah. Resolve, dissolve in the light now. And let's see, what else? So let's see, any other hidden and unknown issues that keep you from accessing your full potential. So let me see, all the pains, all the hurt your body is holding on to. And however those issues are wired in the survival brain and the limbic brain and all that, let's release all that now. Wow, everyone. Oh, yes. So let's see, release family issues, huh? Let's see. So let's recreate just in our own internal energetic field and reactivate a family constellation that allows you to feel supported and loved and be totally able to receive love and give love and feel loved on every level of your being. So I'm going to just pray and ask all the angels to surround you all and to create a family constellation within you that allows you to feel loved, supported, that allows all emotional traumas to be released to the light now. And all the unexpressed issues that are looking for completion, all the traumas looking for completion, let it be complete in the light now. And release for all lifetime. All right. All the unresolved issues on the mother side of the family, going back 8 generations. Release that now. Are the father issues going back 8, 9 generations. And so now what would it feel like to have mother, father, and grandparents, grandmother, grandfather, great-grandmother, great-grandfather, great-great-grandmother, great-grandfather, going back 8, 9 generations, all supporting you, loving you from the other side, and really cheering you on. Because I get that some of you are the black sheep of the family. Some of you are the ones in the family who are responsible for working out so much, for changing the family dynamics, for changing all the limiting beliefs, for changing the way we do family itself. So let's asking all your guides and angels to activate the family constellation that allows you to feel so loved and supported, to be who you are, to do the work you're here to do, to receive the love and abundance and joy that is your birthright. And a very wise therapist who does family constellations told me, we are the victory of our ancestors. So no matter where you're at in life, no matter where you come from, you know, we all have ancestors have suffered through war, famine, and so much. And sometimes in some families, the suffering isn't an actual war zone. It's within family itself is the war zone where all the old issues are being played out, right? And so we have all survived so much. You have survived so much. So now it's time to celebrate you. You are the victory of your ancestors. And I really want you to get that. And now, from this space of feeling so supported and loved, you can activate all the contracts that you made with Mother Earth before you choose to be reincarnated on this planet. And in everyone's contract, you know, you have wisdom for many lifetimes with you. So we can activate the wisdom archetype within you. Each and every one of you expresses that wisdom differently. Some of you may be seers, some of you are way showers, some of you are the sage people look up to, or the coach. Some of you are the actual teachers here, and some of you play such a dynamic role as human connectors, because your wisdom lets you know what people need to create the life that supports them. And we don't give enough credit to those who are caretakers and human connectors who play such a vital role behind the scenes. So if you are that person, acknowledge that for yourself, that you are fulfilling your highest contract in every way, right? You are fulfilling your highest contract in every way by doing what just comes naturally to you, that is done with so much love. That is you activating your highest potential and fulfilling that divine contract. And some of you have amazing, wisdom archetypes. Some of you have wonderful service archetypes. Some of you have power archetypes that you need to activate to balance the survival archetypes, right? So allow yourself to embody the divine sovereignty of you, and however you choose to embody the power archetype as the goddess and the gods that you are, you know, as the ratio that you are, as the healer that you are. It's all really amazing. So to allow yourself to be who you are here to be, because when you don't allow yourself to be who you are here to be, then you are going to be, you're going to be used by other people. So let's empower you in every way to activate and embody the highest potential of you. So all the loving light beings sending beautiful energy to that part of you that knows who you are. So going down crown chakra to your higher heart chakra and your heart chakra, and bringing all those beautiful energies to the first three chakras so that you can ground that in this reality, right? Oh. And now here's a clue to how we hide from our power. And it's just bizarre how this happens all the time. So the people who have a very active seer archetype, we are always blind to something because it's a part of us that really doesn't want to own that. So we hide it. We hide things only because we know we have something powerful that can potentially break up the the status quo, right? We are afraid of our light and power. So, what amazing power and what beautiful light of you have you been hiding from you, everyone? Clear that. Yes, good. Yeah, release all that is not you. So you have clarity about you and what you're here to do, and you all have that. You are who you give yourself permission to be, and only you can do that for you. Yeah, we are grounding this energy. Whatever it's going to be awakening you in the days to come, that's totally up to you. So, yes, awaken our wisdom archetypes, power archetypes, service archetypes, joy archetypes, and power archetype, right? Yeah. So, there's at least 5 families of archetypal energy that we can awaken that would allow us to really act on the information from the survival archetypes so that we're no longer living in survival mode, so that you are thriving. And the wonderful thing about the archetypal energies that are working in your life is it allows you to notice one thing. It allows you to know who you are. When you know who you are, the how, the why, the what, who are you, what are you here to do, why you're here, how you are going to live this life, all that comes together. So you are who you allow yourself to be. And who you allow yourself to be is what you will allow yourself to experience. So what will you give yourself permission to be? Who will you give yourself permission to be that would allow you to fully actualize your sacred contracts and fulfill your highest potential? There you go. Yeah, good. So just bring in that energy of who will you allow yourself to be that will allow you to fulfill your highest potential with total ease and joy and magic and much, much magic, because it's magical when you are just being who you are. And then the how and the what and the why totally just falls in place for you. So let's download what that feels like from your guides and angels. Oh, boy, that's feeling tingling, isn't it? Well, I need to get a drink of water. Okay. And now we're just going to receive from our guides and angels who our higher self knows we are. Your higher self knows. The God, goddess within you knows. The ascended master within you knows. So allow yourself to receive and perceive that knowing and really have it. Have it, have it, have it. Own it, have it, play with it. And when you really have and own who you are, now you know the how and the why and the what. Yeah, wonderful. And many of you are actually already doing something that is already a part of your contract, because you can't miss you. You may just be doing it in a way that is not yet done in a way that allows you to leverage your resources in such a way that you can create abundance from yet. But that doesn't mean that you don't get it. Everything you do counts, and sometimes some of us have such beautiful, amazing archetypal energies that are always in use, and we are always a contribution to others. And somehow we are the last to recognize that we have always been that person who is blessed with many gifts that you have been given away freely, because what comes easiest to you is always already a part of your sacred contract. You are never actually out of alignment with it. You are always already doing that which you're here to do. But we just want to bring more awareness to it so that you can play with that energy in a way that really allows you to leverage all that resources you have within, leverage all that to create the life you want in the 3D reality. And navigating through different aspects of the 3D reality is what some of you may have trouble with. And that just means all the survival stuff. And there's reality like how to make money, pay the rent, pay the mortgage, go on vacations that you want. Seriously, some of you have always been healers all your life and you've never been acknowledged for it. Some of you have always been teachers, like in just about every interaction with people, they will tell you who you are. Many of you are the sort of people that others automatically go up to and tell you their entire life story. And then they feel better and they walk away. And instead of looking at that as like, oh, you just encountered another energy vampire. No, don't look at it that way. It's someone acknowledging who you are. That person was a gift to you. They are acknowledging your gifts. You are just not choosing to acknowledge you in a way that allows you to receive from it. And so, weirdly enough, the flip side of encountering all these so-called negative people is, even in their negative ways, they are acknowledging something about you that you have not yet acknowledged, that you can now acknowledge, that allows you to leverage your wisdom, your experience, your resourcefulness to create abundance with that, right? So you may very well be that someone that who attracts a lot of energy vampire, and they are not. The actual vampire here is the part of you that is giving away so much of you. You forgot to acknowledge you. So it may very well be like the prostitute archetype, one of the survival archetypes that you need to look at so that you can see where you are betraying yourself. So wherever you are attracting difficult people, look at what they are acknowledging. And I'm not saying that there's no difficult people in the world. There are very difficult people in the world. There are very difficult people in the world who are very challenging and overpowering, right? So I had power struggles with people. Every time I am ready to move into a new level in my life, blah, 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 I would somehow create trauma with some authority figure. And I realized I have not yet fully allowed myself to embody my own power archetype. If I empower my power archetype, see, I can't even say it. If I really embody my own power archetypal energies, then that victim, thing that's been brought up in these power struggles will resolve itself, and the person who's doing the bullying will back off because there's no longer anything for them to buy into, to control me with, because I'm no longer allowing anyone to control me that way. They work for me, I don't work for them, you know. So my gosh, yeah, domineering people, they really are just there to show you what you are not allowing yourself to integrate. Like, I dealt with domineering people, bullies in business. In business, I deal with that in my career. And how do I transform that? So if I look at them as people who are in my life mirroring something that I need to take care of. So mirroring all my judgments about power, right? So if I release all those judgments about power, being in power, and allow myself to own that I actually want to be a powerful person, and how I do power isn't going to be like that bully, but I can understand that. And once I allow myself to be that, to say no to others, to step into that space, those bullies go away, because now they think that I have an attitude and they don't want to handle me anymore. That's perfect. That's perfect, because I have, and yeah, and I don't want to say, yo, keep on attracting domineering people. You won't keep on attracting domineering people, because they are mirroring a part of you that is wanting you to step into who you are. And then you can show them how to embody power without being nasty. But you have to give yourself permission to be a little nasty and own that you also want power. Own that you also want power, and own that you are powerful. You are a being of light. You are powerful. You are a powerful source for change in this world. You are a powerful energy in this world. And you choose to come and reincarnate on this planet at this time because you have something really powerful to share and give. Yeah. So what would it take for you all to own that you are powerful beyond words? And sometimes you don't even have to use words for people to know where your boundaries are. And that's what holding your own space is like, right? You don't ever need to use words. People know who you are when you are congruently in your power. And by congruent, I mean congruent with the truth of you, because truth is a powerful light. And I don't mean for anyone to go out and fake it till you make it and all that. That never works. There's nothing to fake. There's just more of you that you can allow yourself to be. And being who you are is not about faking or making it, because it's inhabiting more of you. That's all. Yeah, so if you are financially, so I know this about many men and women where we're stuck in relationships and we're going to be bullied by this person because um, they are using money to control us, right? So where in your life are you not allowing yourself to out-create this other person? So where are you not allowing yourself to out-create yourself? Because we teach other people how to treat us. And I know that sounds like blaming the victim thing, but and I know what it's like to be bullied, so I'm not trying to do this blame the victim thing because I don't like it one bit when I get blamed for being bullied. But if you are in such a situation in your life, in your relationship, are you giving yourself permission to be all that you can be? And okay, so how do you give yourself permission to operate in your power in the world? Oh my gosh, I just follow my own inspiration and do my own thing. That is all. Like I do it despite criticism. So I'll tell you how about, let's see, in October, I think October 2017 is when I first got into the big tele summits, and I was doing this package on eyes. And I remember that I used to look up to all these healers and healer friends of mine, and I was telling her about how I'm creating a package on eyesight that's about your insight and the visionary within us, blah blah blah, telling her all my ideas about this package. And and that woman was so critical. She criticized everything about it. And I'm like, oh my gosh. So for days I couldn't do my work. And then I thought, wait a second. I received so much inspiration for how to create this. I'm going to go ahead and do it. So I went ahead and do it. And it sold. And it create a place for me in the Tele Summit world. So sometimes it's about just following your inspiration despite all the criticism around you. And also, it's not about getting it right. There's nothing about getting it right. You cannot not get life right. There's no right way or wrong way to do life. And I know that there's people out there who kind of use hidden negative messages and how they sell certain coaching programs. And they ask you a question like this: why haven't you accomplished your goals? Why don't you have the car, the relationships, the vacation? Why don't you have all that? And if you knew how to do all that, you would have done it. So why don't you sign up for this $20,000 package? And then blah, blah, blah. What are they really selling you? They're saying you can't figure anything out. And when I look around, all the people who are living congruently with who they are, they didn't have someone figure things out for them. They allow themselves to receive inspiration and act on inspiration and do from inspiration, because we are always being coached. And that coach is your higher self and the God within you. That coach is the most wonderful coach you will ever have. Is that voice within you that whispers to you what is possible. What is possible beyond this reality that you are here to create? Because you are all already tuning into things that's beyond what this reality allows. You are not playing in the old paradigm. So in the new paradigm, in the new or old, there's no right or wrong way to do life or live life, and there's no life that has higher potential or lesser potential. All of life is important. All of life has potential. The 0 point field energy is accessible to each and every one of us. Each and every one of us has the capacity to create and achieve greatness in a way that is fulfilling to you. So someone else's greatness may not be yours, right? Like not everybody needs to be an Oprah, for heaven's sake. Not everybody's going to be a New York Times best-selling author. But everyone can be the author of their own lives. And everyone can have a sphere of influence that's right for them, that supports you. And so let's just release all the hidden messages that are being marketed to you that is actually creating perceptual distortions in your energy field about who you are. Because sometimes in the self-help and human potential movement, there's some messages that are actually quite contrary to supporting you to fulfill your potential. So all those all those messages that are contrary to the truth, to supporting you to be who you are, let's release all that. And only you know how to be the truth of you, right? Only you know. So what have you not given yourself permission to be that you can now give yourself permission to be? That will also make you a whole heck lot more money and joy and happiness. Allow yourself to not be perfect for anybody. Allow yourself to not be perfect. Oh. And don't buy into any marketing messages or any messages from the self-help movement or the spiritual communities that really some of those messages really bypass the truth on so many levels. So, and you know what those are. So let's release all that consciously, subconsciously. Oh. Oh. So perfection is not the goal, right? The goal is just being wholeheartedly who you are, and only you know. So what would it take for you to know how to be yourself wholeheartedly, give yourself permission to create beyond this reality, and be more successful than everyone you know? So let me just move into that space of your future life or even future lifetimes where you are already congruently living the most amazing life, fulfilling your potential, allowing you to be so in the space of joy and experiencing health and vitality on all levels. Oh. So I sense that some of you are still using your past to create your life and being this powerful 333 portal today and activating that. I'm going to turn into all the places and spaces where you may still be using your past as a reference point for creating your future. And there's nothing wrong with that if there are things in your past that that are totally supportive and loving, right? That are supportive and loving. You can still tap into any past success to bring up that energy, that feeling, and that knowing deep down that you are highly capable, right? You can still use that part of the past. But any limiting experiences from the past that you're still using to create your life from, we can just release that now. Oh, just an old habit to clear, cleanse, delete from your energy now. Oh, oh. So bringing in the energy of you succeeding beyond your wildest expectations. Oh, okay. So everything that your guides and angels want you to receive from this 333 portal of Christ consciousness energy, this 333 energy portal of the master teacher, let's bring that in you, awakening all that within you. Oh. And feel that beautiful golden light pouring into the energy field, allowing that energy to connect with your whole being, especially feeling it in your higher heart and in your heart, and bringing it all down to the first three chakras, and then bringing it down to your earth chakra, which is 19 inches below your feet, so that Gaia knows what energies you're bringing to the earth, and she can support you by sending people your way who can help you and who can expand your network, and people who you are here to help and support. Oh. Oh. So let all this loving energy from this world continue to shift every molecule in your universe for days and days and days to come, and note that only that which is in alignment with your highest will be in your energy field, so that there's nothing anyone outside of you can do to manipulate this energy in any way. Oh. So let's see how we can just expand this tenfold. Oh. And connecting you all to parallel universes that allow for you all to experience the greatest number of miracles in your life in every way. And any awesome gifts and abilities you have that so far you have just tried to hide even from yourself, let's be congruent with bringing that in now and really embody it in a way that's congruent, right? No more hiding. Oh, oh my God. That means I don't have to do any more hiding. Oh my God. Oh, oh my goodness. So I feel like I'm ready to take a nap, and this is a good space to allow this session to keep on doing its own work for you. And so many, many blessings to you all. All right. And everything that we're doing will continue to do its work for you in the hours, the days, and the weeks to come. So many blessings, everyone.